Hi everybody, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is going to be your weekly energy reading. We are going to take a look at what's happening for you for the next 7 to 10 days, what you can expect in a predictive sense, and what to keep in mind. What's the most important message that Spirit wants you to know? And also, what is the guidance for you? Anything that can help you through these 7 to 10 days, okay? So we have 3 options before us. Today, for some reason, I was drawn to pulling out 3 black tourmaline pieces for you. So we have the smallest one here for the first group. We have this middle-sized one for the middle group or the second pile, and we have the biggest one for pile 3, which has a little bit of clear quartz attached to it. So these are raw stones. Pick which one is calling out to you. If you don't want to see the stones, see which pile is calling out to you. Use your intuition, and if you need more time, you can pause the video here and meditate on the groups and see which one calls out to you. I'll see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen this piece of black tourmaline here, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with the Lenormand cards. Okay, so we have the snake. This has been coming up a lot in most of the readings I've done so far in recent times. We have the tower and we have the dog. Okay, so the snake and the dog is a bit of a tricky combination. This could imply that there is a close friend, associate, family member, someone who you have a sense of dedication to. Could also be an authority figure, someone who's older than you, okay, who is a bit sly, okay. They may be like hiding something from you, or they may even be envious of you in some way, alright, that could also apply to you. So that's one prominent message that is coming through. The other thing that I'm getting here is that this could be you shedding old skin, you releasing the past, letting go of that which has probably continued for a really long time in your life, okay. Could definitely be a relationship because of the dog here, or a friendship, and you may be like there may be a change or transformation or a releasing, a letting go of the past, the old, or the dynamic may be changing between the two of you, okay. That's what's coming through strongly. The tower, like I said, could be an authority figure, someone who is older than you. Could also be an institution, so it could be at office or some official person who you think you can trust, but they are probably being a little sly, okay. Yeah, it could be an organization, a work setup as well, okay. So take it as it resonates. It could also be that you are the one who's being a little bit, cautious and isolated, you could say, or keeping a distance from somebody in your life, alright. That could also apply. So we have the Magician, we have the 4 of Wands, okay, interesting. Then we have the 8 of Swords, and lastly the 3 of Wands, okay. So you got a lot of fire energy here. It does seem to me like the 2 things that I'm getting prominently. One is that there is a threshold that you've reached, some kind of a milestone. something that, it's like a portal that's opening up for you. That's how I usually see the Four of Wands. It's also, to me, like that window of opportunity where you've reached a certain point and there's an invitation to ascend in some way, to expand in some way, okay? And it's also a very happy celebratory card. So there could be an invitation, to join a group of people perhaps at home or in an official setup as well, okay? Whereby there is some celebration, some milestone that you've reached, okay? Now I feel that at the same time, what I'm getting is that for many of you, you have outgrown a particular setup, probably a group setup, okay? And you're trying to manifest your way out of that situation. A 4 is great, it brings in stability, it brings in structure, okay? But at the same time, it doesn't really lead to growth until you move out of that comfort situation. So that is also a message that I'm getting here, that you are actually wanting to expand, you're wanting to go beyond your comfort zone, and you're wanting to perhaps even turn your back on something that you have outgrown, something that you have outlived. But at the same time, you're doubting yourself, okay? With the Eight of Swords there is that bit of hesitance or doubt or some limited perception, limited beliefs that may be holding you back, or you may be feeling restricted, possibly in a very physical way, where given the circumstances we're in, you want to perhaps travel, you want to move, you want to, because the Three of Wands usually shows the ships coming in. It's someone who has put in the work, the planning, the action, and they're waiting for the ships to come in. And it's a 3, so it is about expansion, about growth. So it does feel very strongly to me like you're aching in a way, you're itching to move out of some kind of a comfort zone, or to maybe even physically travel, but you're feeling restricted at the moment, and that's what's slightly bringing you down. With the Magician there, this is telling you to keep your thoughts positive, to I know it's easier said than done and it's reminding you that you can create your own reality, your own destiny. You are the Magician, you can weave your own destiny, okay? And it's asking you to, of course, believe in yourself. It's a number 1, which is a beginning, a new start. So I feel like this message of moving past your past limitations or anything from the past that may have held you back could be something or someone who you were very dedicated and loyal to as well. That is what's going to bring in growth and expansion in your life, and I feel like that's what you're aching to do, okay? But yeah, your mind is stepping in and probably creating a limited perception for you, okay? So here we have oh, that no. Interesting. We have Treasure Island, one of my favorite cards in this deck. Let's see other cards. A Change in the Wind. Again a number 3. Okay, 12 falling down to 3. And you have a 9 here and another 9 here. Okay. Then we have a Fiery Climax Approaches, new full moon in Aries. A Time to Give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, so you have a new moon and a full moon here. You could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries, or you could be either of those signs. let's see your other cards as well. Got a woman holding a heart, number 44, which is a master number, and you have storm warning, number 10. Wow, okay. We'll see your guidance later. So I feel like there's definitely some change happening, okay? That's what I was picking up on with the snake and the tower. It's like, it's not like the tower in case of tarot, but in this case I feel like that message is coming through because we have these two cards here, okay? In this card here we have this fallen pillar or tower, you could say, which is a part of this structure, and it usually it can be anything from a small argument or quarrel with somebody to a full-fledged fight or some unexpected event that shakes you up, okay? And with that change in the wind there, this is something that actually is pushing you in the right direction, I feel, with this card as well, okay? And this also actually has that surprise element, like, oh no, something's happened, that sort of a feeling. So it's got this very mischievous sort of energy. This is a fairy creature who is he's got one eye shut, and he's got this expression of, oh no, what just happened there. So that's the kind of energy. This could come or feel like an obstacle to you, but it's actually clearing the path, it's clearing the way for something good, okay? For some of you, this is in connection to a relationship, in connection to some person, like I said, who's very close to your heart, who's it could definitely be in a relationship. But I'm also getting this energy of clearing of the air, okay, between you and somebody else. Maybe you need to get something off of your chest, and something happens, some event takes place, or someone says something, and then things blow up temporarily, and then they do calm down, they do settle down, and that's when you can see the black and white of the situation, and you can see more clearly. But remember that beneath all of that chaos, perhaps there is a gift here, okay? And you are on the right path. Don't doubt yourself as far as that is concerned. There is something new, something beautiful, some new opportunity coming your way. And this, to me, is suggesting that for some of you, this has something to do with, your sense of give and take, your balance between a relationship. At times we give, at times we receive, and the flow is such that it creates harmony, it creates equality or balance. It's not always going to be the same, right? One day someone's going to give more, the other day someone's going to take more, and it's never going to be an equal partnership. On some days you'll have to give maybe 90%, and on other days you'll take or receive more. But I get a strong feeling like there's some very foundational, important, significant relationship in your life which is going through an important period of change in the next 7 to 10 days, and it's going to help you transform the situation and leave the past behind where it belongs, okay? And definitely feels to me like there's this very strong Mars energy in your reading, and I feel like this has something to do with the astrology that's going on as well. So there is just that element of being taken by surprise, and feeling a bit, off kilter, feeling a bit off balance for a while, and it'll settle down. Okay, things will start to make sense once the wind blows away, you could say. All right, so your guidance is wolf, instinct, and communion. Okay, so two things. One is to trust in your instincts, in your intuition, and in the messages that you are getting from spirit, however you connect to spirit. Okay, some people actually do get messages through birds, others through music, through some other source, whatever your way of communion is, okay, to the divine. I feel like you will be getting some important messages and answers, and you can rely on those and your own instincts to be guided, okay, to understand which steps to take further. But I do feel like it's also emphasizing to me communication, clear communication. There's someone perhaps in this relationship, in this dynamic, could be you, who hasn't gotten things off their chest, and something happens, it's probably a blow up, and then you're able to sort of vent it out. But then keep an open communication. That channel of communication is important to be to be kept open. Okay, let's see your love and relationship cards. You've got turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love. Let's get one more. Okay. You've got true love. This love is once in a lifetime, and you have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those who you love and act on it. Okay, so that could be one thing that you can be more giving of. If you are someone who's not really that demonstrative, who's not really been open about your feelings with this person, then perhaps it's an opportunity in the next 7 to 10 days to demonstrate that, to express that, to sort of come out of the hiding, and and stop being all that cautious anymore, and to trust more, okay, and to open up to this person perhaps. So interesting messages. It feels very strongly to do with a connection, a relationship, and I do want to give you a bit of a heads up about, I think I've already done that, about tempers flying or some sort of argument taking place. But it's all for the good, because it is helping, like I said, clear the space for change to happen, for things to get better, okay, and for things to evolve, all right, from how they've been. Perhaps they've been quite stuck. So that is your reading, group number 1. I hope it made sense, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if it made sense, then let me know in the comment section down below, and I'm wishing you all the best. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Don't be afraid. Whenever this card comes from me, usually it's like, one day I have like either I'm tense, or there's some sort of a breakdown at home of some machinery, or there's some unexpected event that happens that just puts me off for a while, but then things get better. Okay, sometimes it foretells sort of an argument or something like that, okay, but nothing really major, so don't be afraid. All right, so that's what I have for you. All the very best, and take care. Bye bye. Hi Group 2, for those of you who've chosen this piece of tourmaline, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with Lenormand. So we have the ship, the book, okay. And you have the key. This is such an interesting combination because the first thing that I got when I put down these two cards is that you're moving into uncharted territory, into the unknown. Okay, the book is usually closed in Lenormand, and it usually implies mystery, hidden knowledge, secrets, or somebody being secretive, things like that, or just generally learning and teaching. And in this case, I feel like that hidden knowledge, that secret, is being unveiled. Okay, there's the key, which is a beautiful card to have. It is a card of solutions, of doors opening up, of success, of just generally a really positive card to have. And it also entails good outcomes. Okay, so if you're specifically asking about a question, a situation, then it's going to have a successful outcome. And the ship is also a really beautiful card to get. Together, these two to me do talk about some kind of either a business venture or a journey that you're taking on. Could be a physical travel, or could be even just progress, making progress, movement forward. And it could also have to do, like I said, with your trade, with your business, especially if you're into something that involves learning, teaching, or if you are taking an initiative to maybe even learn something new. It's gonna go really well. Okay, so that's beautiful. And as far as your business is concerned, I feel like you could expect to get new clients and things like that. Maybe you're venturing into a particular avenue which is completely new to you, which you don't have much knowledge about, but things are going to reveal themselves to you. Talk about revelation. You have the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, okay, and the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. I want to get one card for these two first, the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. What's that about? The Hermit is shining the light from his lantern on the Seven of Pentacles, and the person in the Seven of Pentacles is looking at his coins. So it's quite a dramatic scene here. It's wait, let me get one card, but I am getting a message there for you. What's this about? The Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Wow, interesting. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So it feels to me like there is somebody in particular who has kept something from you. Okay. And that's the revelation, like I said. Okay, this person could be at a distance from you, or it could be a situation that involves your business. Could be a business partner, could be trade. But the Seven of Swords, there is definitely a secretive sort of energy, and with the Tower coming down and the Seven of Pentacles next to it, the Hermit shining the light on it, it feels all very it feels very epiphanic, if that is a word, or it feels like a revelation. some truths is coming to light. Something that was previously unknown to you, it is being revealed. Okay, and it's actually helpful because firstly, I feel like there's also something that it's so enlightening, this energy. The key also stands for enlightenment. It's something that deep down you've had an inkling about, I feel. It may definitely have something to do with your work situation. Whatever you have put in your, either your buck, your money in, or your energy in, okay, your day-to-day work in, with the Seven of Pentacles there. Someone in that situation, or some aspect of that situation has been hidden from you, and it is being revealed. And deep down you've known about this, I feel. Okay, you have had this intuition, and it is also leading to some sort of enlightenment, you could say, whereby you find out about this and it adds to your wisdom. It helps you identify the situation, and it helps you make some sort of an informed decision, perhaps. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles there, I like seeing that they're in that order, because the Seven of Pentacles has this man, contemplating, reviewing, assessing, should I stay, should I leave, is this gonna give me the return for my efforts or not. And there's one pentacle lying there, at his feet, and that's the pentacle which he can actually pick up and leave, and start over or start something new. And that's what the Page of Pentacles is doing. So he's got that one pentacle there. In very simple terms, it means that you can start anew, start afresh, because of this now revealed knowledge or information that is happening in a very sudden or shocking manner. Okay, so here we have Luminous Doom. Okay, we have Not For You. Okay, number 6. By the Book, number 11. Then we've got Envy, number 20. We've got 41. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Then you've got It's Time to Release Negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And you have Look at the Bigger Picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this could, like I said, have something to do with a group setting. Could be at work, or could be a person as well, who, I know there are like so many different scenarios that are possible with this. So if it's a relationship, this is someone who perhaps is not good energy for you. Okay, it is somebody who is probably always playing the victim card, or they're all about the gloom and doom, who they are like, oh no, nothing's working out, or they may be kind of draining your energy in some way. And it's possible that they're doing this because they're envious of you. If you especially identify as someone who is empathetic, someone who is, very energetically aware, or an empath, you could say, then you usually tend to attract people who are quite draining, who get attracted to you because of the light that you have to give, because of your energy, which is quite high vibrational. And it's important for you to take that back in some way. Okay, I feel like there has been someone who has perhaps even been gossiping about you. I'm getting this slightly, icky feeling, like this is a group setting, a group of people, and there's one particular person, or maybe the entire group, The tower has multiple people in it, it could be a setup, like an organization, could be at work, could be at business, could be at at home. There's some energy that surrounds you that spirit is asking you to sort of release, because it's bringing a lot of negativity in you. It's also possible that you are embodying this energy of, it's all gloom and doom, and you're maybe self defeating or self deceptive, like you're sabotaging yourself by carrying this negative frame of mind or this negative thinking that, this will never work, or I'm not good enough for this, or why is it that I never get this, why is it that that person is more successful than I am, da da da, whatever it may be. We've all done this at some point in time, but it's time for you to step out of that, is what you're being urged to do, and look at the bigger picture, that there may be so many things that you are actually grateful for, and that you are really good at, yourself, your talents, your abilities. If you need to perhaps even start afresh somewhere, or start to learn something new or invest in something new, then don't hold yourself back. Okay, you might feel like a page, you might feel like this is a bit of degradation in a way, but it's not. Okay, or a demotion, but it's always good to start afresh on a clean slate, especially when you have perhaps been, in this deceptive sort of energy. You've been carrying on doing something that is not actually good for you. Okay, you've been doing something perhaps by the book, following the rules, trying to follow the common path, or the path that has been laid down for you by others, and it's time to actually break free from that. Okay, so these are the messages that I'm getting for you, and trust your intuition. Again, this is linked to the key here and the hermit. Your inner voice, your inner guidance, your inner compass, whatever you want to call it, your connection to the divine, your crown chakra, it's all trying to tell you something. Trust that, trust your inner voice. Okay, because it's leading you to someplace different, someplace better. Let's see your guidance cards. Yeah, you've got release, autumnal equinox, and you've got wake up call. Yeah, so this is very much like the tower. It is a wake up call, it's an enlightenment. It's probably also some idea that you get which helps you break free from the norm, the pattern, the negative thinking pattern perhaps, or the mindset that you've been in, and puts you back on track in a way that you feel more aligned, to your higher self, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, to the divine, to the paths that you're meant to take as well. Okay, so it's time for you to release your fears and negativity that is holding you back. Do not believe in that story that is playing in your mind about things being all gloom and doom, and you not being good enough, or that you're not going to get what somebody else is getting, or that whatever it may be. If that is the mindset that you're struggling with, in the next 7 to 10 days you are going to be shown very clearly that you need to make a change here, and you need to leave behind that pattern, and that it's become like a comfort zone for you, and step out of that into the new path that is being shown to you. Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius also has to do with higher learning, um, with being adventurous, being spontaneous, and travel. So it feels to me like this is a very important week for you, where you're learning something really, really enlightening, and something very useful, very significant about yourself or about a situation. And it's probably coming up like a shake-up, but it helps you course correct in some way. Okay, so that's your reading, group number 2. Wait, let me pull some cards for your relationship and love oriented messages, and we'll move on. What do they need to know? Group number 2, relationship and love oriented. Okay, you have actions speak loudly, express your love through actions. And what else? Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. And you have honesty is essential at the bottom of the deck. So that 7 of Swords is very dishonest. This is all talking about paying attention to actions and also to words. Pay attention to the language. Okay, there's something here about something perhaps being revealed to you through somebody's words or through somebody's actions, which which reveals some kind of a truth. I'm sorry about the noise. And it brings down that tower of illusions, of a false foundation. Okay, so that's your reading. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Don't be afraid. Okay, whatever is happening for your own good. And yeah, do take care of yourself, and I will see you again later. God bless. Bye bye. Hi, group 3, for those of you who've chosen this big tourmaline here. Let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with Lenormand. So we have the clover. That's a nice start. I spoke too soon. And we have the mountain and the bear. Okay, good. So you have the strength and the right attitude this week to overcome any sort of challenges. You may feel a little challenged in terms of things not moving too fast or the way you want them to, things being a little stuck right now. But your own grit, your own courage, your own personal strength, and the right attitude, mindset is going to take you through. Okay, it's a very clear, simple message. The clover is also good luck. It's really, but I'm feeling mostly this has to do with your attitude towards the situation, your approach. Okay, you could also be dealing with somebody who is at a distance from you, an authority figure, or someone who is maybe a parental figure or a boss, a manager, someone like that. And this person may be a little bit stubborn, but things will go well. Okay, and yeah, but I'm feeling like the first message is what applies to most of you. Let's see your tarot cards here. Yeah, you've got the Sun. Beautiful. So there's a breakthrough happening. You've got a lot of fiery energy. The Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Nice. So you've got the most positive card in the deck, the Sun. This is looking really, really positive. Okay, and with the Queen of Wands and the bear here, you've got this sense of confidence. Okay, that you can overcome any sort of challenges, any sort of obstacles. You can break free, you can liberate yourself from anything that is holding you back in any way. Okay, and with the Sun and the Ace of Swords there, this is also some truths coming to light, something that I'm being shown, like a path opening up for you. Okay, like this bright fresh energy which is it illuminates the path in front of you, and it makes things very clear. The six there in playing cards, the sixes to me are about, doors opening up or the path opening up. And it's interesting, you have the six of diamonds here, which is a clover. So it's like the path opens up for you. And even though we have the mountain here, it's which can be like, the opposite energy, I feel like that stuck energy is something that you are moving past. Okay, there's this period, the next 7 to 10 days is going to be really good for you as far as your finances is concerned as well. I'm also getting help. Okay, if you've needed help in terms of maybe a grant, a loan, something like that, or additional money, a bonus, or some payment has been stuck, that is going to come in and it's going to boost your personal finances, which is also one of the meanings of the bear. So it looks really positive as far as your finances and money is concerned. You're in this confident stride. You've got absolute clarity with the Ace of Swords about where you're heading, what is your path ahead, what you need to do. And you also have this amazing warmth of the sun, which gives you the confidence to take your steps forward, to be bold, like the Queen of Wands. Okay, amazing. So we have here the Guardian at the gate, and we have the Soul Shrinker. Okay, so this could be, like I said, somebody who is a bit of a bully, or someone who's quite stubborn. That's a separate message, okay, that I'm getting. But otherwise, even if you see this card here, it's like that path is opening up for you, and I haven't seen on any of these cards. Okay, so that path is being lit up for you. It's like a portal that is opening up for you. Okay, and you're ascending in some way. It's a step forward, and again it's a number 3, which is the birth of something new, like the Empress in tarot. Okay, and about expansion and ascension. So I do feel like you're crossing a very significant threshold in these next 7 to 10 days, and the path is opening up for you. Okay, despite challenges, challenging people, stubborn people, people who may be trying to boss over you, whatever that may be, that's something that you just need to ignore. Okay, and yeah, don't let that stop you in any way. Wow, you have new life, and you have go the distance. I love this, absolutely love this. So again, could definitely have something to do with distance. Okay, maybe you're dealing with a situation or a person that involves distance. Okay, that has that element of something that is foreign, you could say. I feel like whatever you're embarking on, this new path that is opening up for you, it's ushering in this fresh energy that helps invigorate you and motivate you, like this cheetah in this or puma, I think it's a puma or a cheetah in this card. It's a beautiful card, and it's asking you to actually treat this next phase or this objective, this goal that you have, as it's the finish line is, how do I put this? Yeah, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So keep that end goal, that end prize in mind. Don't be in a rush. Yeah, things may be slightly delayed or they may be slightly slow, but don't let that bring you down, bring your energy down, or your motivation down in any way, okay? Because you're embarking on something that is new, that is fresh, and that is ushering in this new phase in your life. Let's see other cards here. We have Deceit, okay. Garden and the Gate. Got Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, and we have an eclipse coming up, which is a lunar eclipse, so it is a full moon eclipse on the 27th, I think, of May. So watch out for that, because there may be something very significant happening for you then, okay? That's the only reason why this card has come up. You got Work Through Your Fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so there's definitely a new opportunity, something new coming your way, and it may even involve, travel for some of you. But there is this, I want to say, this very tough bullying sort of energy around you or within you. This could be your inner critic, some aspect of you that wants to hold you back, that is self-deceptive in a way, okay, that keeps you wanting to be stuck in the old, not embarking on the new, okay. That is that shift that you need to make. That's what you need to work through here, because there's definitely something that is holding you back. You may be fearing the unknown. You may be fearing that maybe this is too good to be true, or that I am not deserving enough, whatever it may be, because both of these fiery energies here have to do with your solar plexus chakra, which has everything to do with your willpower, your sense of self, your sense of self-worth especially. So if you feel like you don't deserve this, or it's too good to be true, and you're giving yourself some negative talk, then that is something that you need to really be conscious of. I'm not saying, deride yourself or feel guilty for it, because all of us have an inner critic. But like they say, courage is not the absence of fear. It is looking at that fear and facing it. So face your fear and do it anyways, basically what Spirit is trying to say here. There could also be a separate person, who is not being completely honest with you, or they may be envious of you in some way and maybe going behind your back, gossiping, things like that, or not revealing the complete truth to you because they want to maintain an upper hand, or something like that could be happening. But these kind of things surface, they do come up when something very significant is about to happen or shift in your life, okay. So let's see your guidance cards. You have the Sun again, summer solstice, and you have ebb and flow. Yeah, so this is talking about maintaining that positive frame of mind. Work on your solar plexus chakra, that's coming through very strongly. You can do affirmations that have to do with your sense of self-worth, being open to receiving, being deserving of all the good that is coming your way. Tell yourself things like that now I am open to receiving all the good that the universe has to offer to me, and I am fully deserving of all the gifts and blessings that are coming my way. Things like that, those affirmations are really going to help you. And there is something really positive, something new, something fresh that is coming up for you, probably in terms of an opportunity for work or something like that, which you know, it might give you a bit of a jolt, but it's a good thing. Okay, so go with the flow and ride the tide. Okay, however that may apply to you. Yeah, I'm getting like for some of you, you've got like a really, really strong inner critic who is like a bully. Okay, and that happens when you've not received, any appreciation or any or you've been taunted a lot and things like that. You've not been accepted for who you are, which a lot of us face while growing up from your own family members. And so the external critic becomes our internal voice as well. Okay, that's something to watch out for. Just be conscious of it. Okay, so back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. And the heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. Interesting. Let's get one more. There's also something that's being revealed to you around the eclipse time. Okay, something that brings about the end of a chapter or cycle. Look to your inner strength. That's the bear. You are stronger than you realize. Alright, so I feel like for some of you, you might even be in a relationship with a person who is not very kind to you, and they may not even be completely honest with you, and that's why there's this message here about really evaluating closely what it is that you desire in a partner. Tap into your inner strength if you need to make some important and difficult decisions to step out of your comfort zone. And also the third thing here is that there's something that you're not aware of, that you're not being made aware of, and that's happening beneath the surface. So you might even get prophetic dreams about it, or something is revealed to you in your dreams. So pay attention to that. So there may be someone who's not being honest with you, and in time I feel like that truth is going to be revealed to you. Okay, very interesting. So I'm wishing you all the very best. That's the truth, the sword of the truth. Do take care of yourself. I will see you again later. Do comment and let me know if this resonates. Have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you again later. Bye bye.